has over the one person praying by himself is of 27 in one narration and 25 in another narration. That's why he's losing out in a whole what? He's losing out in a whole lot of what? Rewards. Now think about it. You can't compare 1 and 25, can you? You sure can't compare, barakallah, a job paying you $1 an hour and a job paying you $27 an hour, can you? And I know none of us here will choose a job that gives him $1 an hour over a job that gives you $27 an hour, would you? I know I won't. Would you, Hassan? Ever? Alhamdulillah, as long as it's halal, it's not taking you away from your duties, you're taking it, alhamdulillah. You know what I'm saying? We're not to be broke. Some people, they think that you gotta, they think that, oh, I'm not going to them. I gotta go to work. Listen, there is nobody at the masjid that is on what you call it, on what you call those unemployment checks. You know, there are people working, alhamdulillah. I gotta work. Like we come in here to make the ranks of the employment grow bigger. Some of the brothers have 2 jobs, alhamdulillah. And they still do to the best of their ability.
Now say if the masjid, they call into the prayer late.
Right.
Real late. And you go there, you got access to the masjid, it's closer to you. And prayers in, you know what I'm saying? And you go there with just 1 or 2. Is that still considered being praying in the Jama'at? Because you don't want to stick around wait, they praying real late. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you, let's say you have an excuse. Let's say you got to go to work, for instance. Let's say we pray Isha at 10:30. But you got to be at work at 10:30. But the Salatul Isha already came in at, let's say, 10:50. I'm just giving an example. Let's say it came in 10:15. But you got to go to work at 10:30. Nobody's telling you, come to the Salah, get the Jama'ah and go to work, get late, get fired. No. Alhamdulillah, pray your Salah and go to work. You have a valid reason in there.
But just by them being late and off it, I mean, like they really...
What time? What Salah is that? Isha?
Yeah,
if it is Isha, it's from the Sunnah to delay Isha, insha, if there is...
Fajr.
Well, it depends now. Are they...
Almost up to sunrise. A few minutes before
sunrise. Inshallah, we'll look at to that, inshallah ta'ala. If there is a need to write it down, and please, you got to write it down, man. So therefore here, the second issue here now, as we mentioned, is a person that تختلف عن الجماعة. A person, he, barakallah fikum, he did not attend the Salatul Jama'ah. And this is not based on no valid excuse. He doesn't have no valid excuse. Right? If he prays by himself, then his salah, nobody can say, right, well, with the jum'ur, nobody will say that, right, that his salah is not correct. Shaykh Fawzaan, he say his salah is correct. And this is the opinion of al-jumhur, meaning the majority of the scholars. But what is noticeable and what is to be pointed out is that the individual has lost a great amount of reward, an abundant portion of reward he has lost. I mean, 27 to 1 or 25 to 1, it's no brainer. He mentioned Hafidhahullah, وَكَذَلِكَ, and likewise, يفقد أجر الخطوات التي يخططها إلى المسجد. He said likewise, he will be wasting all of those reward that are in every single step that he step. Right? And we all know the hadith, every step you step, it is what? It is a reward. And every other step you take is a expiation. Now look at that, he is missing out. And now one want to say, okay, how about us that we live far? How about we drive in a car, we're not walking? But Abshiru, receive the glad tidings. Shaykh Salih al-Uthaymin was asked the same question. He said the turning of the wheel of the wheels, how the wheels are turning, meaning the tire, how they're turning. He said that this will be the replacement of the footstep that you will take. Allahu Akbar. Now you buying gas so you can attend the masjid. That money that you're spending, by it is considered what? Sadaqah. Buying gas to be able to go to the masjid. That gas that you buy, it is considered what? Fi sabilillah. Because it is aiding you in what? In to establish that which is an obligation. So anything that will aid a person to establish an obligation will take the ruling of that obligation. Everything that you have to perform in order to complete an obligation, that itself is an obligation. Right? And there is a qaida for that. Abba Ibrahim? Aish al-qaida? The one I just said. Don't be like Muhammad Dukri now. Huh? La, mada, ma, la. Illa bihi. Ahsanta, that which is not, will not, is that which the obligation will only be completed by way of it, that matter also is an obligation. Right? So therefore he also missed out or wasted a lot of reward in regard to the steps, the footsteps that he will take in walking to the masjid. And he mentioned Hafidhahullah. He said, وَمَعَ خُسْرَانِهِ لِهَذَا الثَّوَابِ الْجَزِيلِ يَأْثِمْ إِثْمًا عَظِيمًا. Allahu Akbar. He prayed, right? The man prayed. Along with wasting a great amount of reward. The reward of the 27 times or the 25 times. The reward of walking to the masjid. But also with all of that, the person is sinful. He is sinful, wal-iyadhu billah. He is athimun, ithman aziman. He is sinful of a great sin. Now he prayed at his house. He prayed dhuhr or asr. He prayed at his house. But he is sinful. لماذا? Shaykh Salih al-Fawzaan, he say, لأنه ترك واجبا عليه من غير عذر. Because he had left out something that is an obligation upon him without no valid excuse. Without no valid excuse. And this is why, alhamdulillah, one of the things that we are always to be considerable about, to consider all the time about living in the West, it is that the choice of our living, the choice of our dwelling, meaning where are we going to live? Because sometimes, a lot of time, people, they want to live very close to their jobs. But us, we want to live close by where we will make it. At, whatever is your driving range you can handle. 25 minutes is not a problem for you. Alhamdulillah, if you're looking for a place to stay, make sure it is in that range. So you will not be living all the way in the boondocks, right? And then you want to use the excuse, oh, I live far. Akhi, there ain't no excuse. Ain't nobody put a gun on your head and tell you got to leave in 35 minutes away from the masjid. And want to use it as an excuse, oh, I live far. اللهم رب هذه دعوة تامة الصلاة القائمة آت محمد الوصيلة والفضيلة وبعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته رضيت بالله ربا وسلم دين محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا. So he mentioned Hafidhahullah with all of the reward that he lost or he missed or he wasted. With all of that, then the person is still sinful, right? But not only a light sin, but ithman aziman, a great sin. لأنه ترك واجبا عليه من غير عذر, because he abandoned something that is an obligation upon him. An obligation upon him without no valid excuse. وارتكب منكرا, and he had done a evil action. يجب إنكاره عليه وتأديبه من قبل الولي الأمر أو ولاة الأمور. And he has done something that is legally reprehensible. He has done something that is legally reprehensible. Yes, he has done something that is legally reprehensible, and he is to be, barakallahu fikum, punished, or he is subjected to be punished and to be to be punished, right? To be punished, but this is by only the Muslim ruler. Meaning the Muslim ruler can take to say that whomsoever will miss the Salatul Jama'ah, you're going to have 2 days in jail. The Muslim ruler can have that. A Muslim ruler can say whoever missed the Salatul Jama'ah without no excuse, you will have a $30 pay cut. He can say that. The Muslim ruler can say whoever missed the Salatul Jama'ah, every salah you miss, right, they will deduct $100 from your check. The masjid will be packed. The Muslim ruler can do that. The Muslim ruler can say whoever missed the Salatul Jama'ah, they will lash you 5 lashes. The Muslim ruler can say that. Because it is what? Ta'adduban. It is to, barakallah fikum, discipline them. Hatta, until, right? Until that yarji'u ila rushdihi, until they will come back to the right way. Now look at the importance or the sha'n of the Salatul Jama'ah. Now if we were to be living in the Muslim land, the Muslim ruler can say that. Now from now on, anybody that missed the Salatul Jama'ah, they will deduct from your check $100. Adam, you laughing, huh? You might be thinking about, man, what my check gonna be like? Your check gonna be beautiful, inshallah. Allah yubarik feek. Wa alaikum salam.
So, Imam, a person
Talha,
at work,
call me Talha.
a person is at work, and the prayer comes in for Zuhr, Salatul Zuhr. And he praying by himself. He can't leave work and go to the masjid for 15, 20 minutes. May take him 15 minutes to get there, 15 minutes to pray, 15 minutes to come back. He may be missing 45 minutes, whether it's we stand in a state of down cook, and your bosses don't understand you got to do this every day, 5 times, 3 times, 2 times a day, or however many. Is that a valid? Would that be valid for missing it?
I already answered that. I already answered when he said that, right? When he was talking about the time.
Those for going to work.
That's the same ruling being at work.
Being at work.
Being same ruling. Nobody is